This is an example of what a record for a downloadable audiobook might look like in Evergreen. There are no call numbers or barcodes or copy statuses or anything like that. Instead, there's just a hyperlink, which takes a Pike County patron directly to where they can download the e-audiobook. It's very simple, very straightforward. The hyperlink that we see here is coded directly into an 856 field of the MARC record. And if we examine the MARC coding, we can see in one of the 856 fields the hyperlink that appeared in the Pike County OPAC. However, we can also see that Pike County is not the only library in Spark who has this e-audiobook. There are hyperlinks for Eastern Monroe and for Scranton. So why did neither of those show up in the Pike County OPAC? The answer to that question is this: because each of those 856 fields included a subfield 9 with a special shortcode unique to each of those locations. And it's because of those codes in the subfields 9 that the OPAC is able to scope this MARC record, showing only the hyperlink for Pike County in the Pike County OPAC. If you viewed this record in the Eastern Monroe OPAC, only the Eastern Monroe link would show. If you viewed it in the Scranton OPAC, only the Scranton link would show. And the record just wouldn't show up in any of the other location-specific OPACs in Spark, because none of those places own this e-resource. So how does all of this relate to batch importing with electronic records? Well, first, if you want to add an e-record, that e-record must have a customized 856 field with a subfield U containing a hyperlink to take patrons directly to the website for the electronic resource. It has to have a subfield 9 containing the custom shortcode that will guide scoping, that will tell Evergreen to only show your location's hyperlink. And optionally, it has to have a subfield Z with a custom message to display in place of the raw text of the hyperlink address. When we do the batch import, we use a special merge profile, add 856. With this, if Spark already has a bibliographic record for your e-resource, then the custom 856 field for your library will be copied onto the MARC coding of the existing Spark record. Now, if a vendor sends you an e-record, it should already have the subfield U and the direct website address. As far as subfield 9 and subfield Z, you can upload the e-records and then change them within Evergreen once the uploads are done. But if you're dealing with a large batch of e-records, that can take quite a while. Fortunately, there is a way to make all of the changes that we need in batch. And we do that by using a separate piece of software from Evergreen. It's a program called MARC Edit.